Good morning. What's up, bots and thoughts and people that like to trot? This is Kwame, and we back for another video. Happy Monday, y'all. Today is August 23rd, and it's a great morning. So, I've been paying attention to what's been going on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for years now, but I'm just not really putting my own content out there. So, I've been hip to the Star Report since Star and Buck Wild when I was a kid, and I'm aware of who Choke No Joke was because of that death of a dynasty. Because again, I was a lover of hip hop. I was into all of that stuff, so I do actually remember who Choke No Joke was prior to him coming to YouTube and Instagram. But the background goes like this. I'm just gonna get into it. If you guys are not aware, there is a young woman named Jessica Reed. Jessica Reed went through something that was so strenuous and so, oh my goodness, emotionally draining. It's just so sad what she went through. And it was confirmed that she went through that. She accused Charlemagne of this heinous act. They went to court. Police were called. Mind you, it happened on a military base, which is very important. A lot of people do not bring up that what went on and what happened to Jessica Reed happened on a military base. And that's why I do think part of the reason it kind of was swept under the rug is because of where it happened at. But basically, Charlemagne, and for those who don't know or aren't familiar with me on my Instagram, I call Charlemagne Charlotte. So when I say Charlotte, in any point, in any video, at any time, I'm referring to Charlemagne. So Charlotte goes ahead and basically pleads to a lesser charge because at the time Jessica Reed was 15 years old. Her mother made a decision that she did not want her daughter to testify in court, and you know, in situations like that, what made it funny to me, not funny, but what made it crazy to me is that the state could have picked up the case and they didn't have to plead it out with him. But I think because it was on that military base, that played a significant role on why he was able to plead to a lesser charge. If you look at the paperwork, which I still have the screen recordings on my Instagram, where it's _. I still have them on my iCloud, but he did plead to a lesser charge. Charlemagne said there was no arrest warrant. Basically, he lied about a lot of things. People didn't hold him to the fire for it. Also, he said DNA exonerated him, which was not true. The actual DNA test, they did not go for it because Jessica Reed's mother did not allow her to participate. They established that the heinous act happened, but they did not compare Charlemagne and Jessica's DNA to each other. So for him to say he was exonerated because of DNA was not truthful. That's the backstory of how this kind of got going. Basically, from what Choke said and from even what Star said, Star kind of had maybe an issue with Charlemagne or whatever the case may be. I'm not sure about why, but Star ended up finding out about Jessica Reed and her story and her ties to Charlemagne. Star reached out to Choke because Choke is a videographer, producer. Choke No Joke produced. He went down to where Jessica Reed was. They went to the naval base where it happened at, and Choke produced a documentary, if you will. People are now talking about the quality of the documentary or all of that. That doesn't matter. We could hear what she said. The video and audio was to the point where we could see it. So all these complaints about the video and the audio, it don't matter because at the end of the day, it was about Jessica Reed's story, and it's not like the footage was grainy or anything. So like, the point is about her story. So now we go into, that was like the backstory, small backstory of how I got to know Star and Choke being together. Now mind you, Star's been on YouTube for years. Choke's kind of new on the scene to YouTube. Excuse me, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where Kwame Brown comes into play because now it's like a Kwame Brown thing because, excuse me, I saw one of his videos the other day. He was talking about Choke wanting him to say his name, and Choke's responding to Kwame and all this and that. And I'm just like, well, where did Kwame Brown come from? And then I watched the video, which I'm going to play, where I didn't watch the whole thing because I was waiting to watch it with you guys, where Kwame says Jessica asked him this and that. And so we're just going to talk about a couple of things that went on. So, let's see. I wanted to show you guys, too, Choke no joke, his real Instagram is not available anymore. So that was interesting to me. He said that it was shut down. So I'm just like, okay. Hold on, you guys. So now he's on his Choke No Joke apparel page. This says Choke No Joke, no official page. It said it was deleted at 50K. So I want to show you a couple things before I get started. So basically, Choke been calling out Kwame because they've been saying his name in videos and Star. He said, I'm live at 7. This was 3 days ago. Kwame, Star, ho no, I heard you. So this is what I really came here for. This is what Choke said. I could sue people for slander and defamation of character, but it's sad enough to see what people do for fame alone. I never saw a master manipulator like Moon. He's talking about Star. You will really turn these people against me and make up false truths to try and ruin my character just to gain attention off this woman. This all because I forgave Charlamagne the God for our differences with my Breakfast Club interview. Charlamagne the God was Charlamagne the God when we met, and he was my friend before I knew of these allegations. I only befriended him over our differences over Jay-Z. That's it. Or maybe he meant defriended him because of the difference. I don't know. That's nothing for me to harbor feelings for the rest of my life. Plus, it's not healthy. I don't condone him hanging out with minors, nor did I allow it or knew him then. What I do know is, as a man, I genuinely helped the woman because I believed her every word. Now, judging by her character and the character of her mother, I have to question their motives. Was it for justice or fame? These people never reached out to me to discuss any issues, and please prove me wrong. However, they are making YouTube videos trying to assassinate my character, but not once picked up a phone to call me for a discussion after a 3-year relationship. I never even attacked them. Once again, Geppetto at work. Thanks for making that clear at the end of your video, Mom, referring to Jessica Reed's mother. I already knew who was controlling you. You called me a liar several times. What did I lie about? I bet I can tell you what you and your child lied about. Charlamagne the God, please forgive me for standing next to these deceitful people. I didn't know I was being manipulated until now. I'm sorry. I'm just finding out that everything these people were saying was not the complete truth, and now I question a lot of it. This is very sad because y'all could have called me. Now don't. This is how God works. But they wouldn't know standing and being led by a man that doesn't believe in God. However, I will show them the power of the Lord Almighty. And you people that turned against me and believe this propaganda, please stay tuned. I would never lie to y'all. And so he is referring to this video right here, and I want to give, this is Justice for Jessica YouTube channel, and her mom did this video, and I haven't watched it in full, and so we're going to watch it right now. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, and we're going to get into it. So she's basically responding to the show
about some videos that were made by Choke No Joke in regards to my daughter.
I want to read the comments real quick. Good morning. Since he announced he's working with Jay-Z, his business endeavors have been falling apart. Jessica and her mom paid for his flight in Rome. Yeah, but that's it. I mean, they did want the documentary done, so I understand if that's what they agreed on, you know, that's what they did. Yep, Choke is hating on Kwame. Justice or fame. Where did that come from? I missed the mom's interview. Science. So let's see what the mother said, because I haven't watched this. I like to watch it with you guys in full, you know, so y'all get my natural reaction.
Jessica and her family and some of those people who are helping her. I'm tired. You know, I'm really shocked. I'm really in shock right now. I am disappointed. I can't believe some of the accusations that are being made by Choke. I thought he was a better person than that. If we had known that he was this type of person, we would have never accepted his help. He was introduced to us back in 2018 when my daughter came out first with her story, her truth, and introduced to us by Star. And um, we thought he was credible and that he wanted to really help Jessica get her truth out, her story told. And he was offering to do a documentary. Now, I find myself always trying to defend my daughter, myself, and the family. And I don't see why I should have to do that. But I'm here again to set the record straight, as always, because people have a tendency of lying, lying to make themselves look good. But we did not beg Choke to do a documentary for us. He was asked, and he accepted. He was also asked, what would he charge us?
Now, I don't recall Choke saying they begged him for a documentary. I don't recall him ever saying that.
And he said, never mind the money. He wasn't worried about it. All he wanted was for us to pay for the hotel and his travel, gas. And that's what we did. Honestly, had we known all of this would erupt after a documentary that he made, we wouldn't have never, ever accepted his offer, regardless of what. It's so sad, because I heard him say that he was the victim. That pressed my spirit, my heart. How are you the victim? Do you know that my daughter is the victim? She is the victim, not you.
I want to say I do recall him saying that.
Do you know every video that you make bashing her, you cause trauma on top of trauma? When she's doing everything in her power to tell her truth, to get her story out, and to help other victims, and you are bashing her? Now you don't believe her?
Okay, now what did he say? Besides him, he did just say, I just read to you where he apologized to Charlamagne and he said that you guys are deceitful. But I'm trying to figure out, what did he say prior to that post that he made 3 days ago? What did he say bashing Jessica Reed? Unless I missed it, maybe let me know in the comments or in the chat. What did I miss where Choke was bashing Jessica Reed?
And you believe Charlamagne? When all the evidence is on paper, everything is there. Everything. The police report, the medical records.
And Choke, that's where you lost us on that. You did the documentary. We all saw, I saw the documentary when it first came out, when it was on the Star Report, before it wasn't a documentary, when it just was on the Star Report, and Star interviewed Jessica's cousin and Malika Joyner. The proof was right there. So it was, regardless however you feel about Jessica or her mother, the proof is there. So I didn't understand that either. How did you, because things aren't going how they were at first, or things are going a different way now, how do you say that you believe Charlamagne? That's where you lost me.
Everything. And you have the audacity to get in front of a camera and say that you do not believe her now? Why is that, Choke? Why is that? Ever since you made the documentary, you have been holding that documentary over our heads. It's not even yours. It's not your story. It's my daughter's story. She was sexually assaulted. She was drugged and sexually assaulted by Charlamagne and 2 other persons that he knows. And you gonna apologize to him? That's you. Okay? That's what you want to do, then you do that. But I will not have you bash my daughter, discrediting my daughter, trying to tear her character down. She's not a liar. She speaks truth. We speak truth. I don't understand. How is a victim being treated like this? You're not a victim. You were helping a victim. You were helping a victim. You're not the victim here, but you're causing more trauma.
Oh, we gonna get to that, Sonya. I synced it too last night. That's what made me want to do this video. I'm like, oh, it's going left. So, I synced it. Good morning. Happy Monday.
You're causing more problems. Listen, when we wanted the documentary that you did, you gave us a hard time. You didn't want to release the documentary at first. You held that documentary as if you was the one who went through the trauma. When Jessica wanted to release that documentary to the world, you wanted to hold on to it until it was your time, until you felt it was the right time to do it. And here you are now, trying to make yourself look good to your subscribers or whoever, your viewers, by lying. And what is this about? You should have never turned on me. Would you let it go? Stop harassing our family. Stop harassing and causing more trauma to my daughter. Leave us alone. What is the issue with you? You did the documentary. You had it your way. You did what you wanted to do with it. And we moved on. We moved on. And we were blessed with someone else that was able to do another documentary. And what do? You start bashing people who want to use parts of the documentary that you made. Are you forgetting the purpose? The purpose is to spread awareness. The purpose is to get Jessica's story out. That's the purpose. The purpose is not you to gain whatever it is that you got in your mind that you want to gain. We're all in this to help Jessica for justice, not for you to make your pockets big. Are you to gain clout? We're talking about a victim here who have been drugged and sexually assaulted, raped. And you're up there talking like she's some liar or some go-getter or want money, want this, want that, lying to... People don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. My daughter does not have time for garbage. I don't have time for garbage. My children don't. My family don't. You making us seem like we some go-getters out there trying to come up off of somebody else's gain? Are you crazy? Are you nuts? Do you know how much pain and suffering and anguish and despair and trauma that my family, especially my daughter, been through? This is for real. This is not a game. I lose sleep at night because of your videos. I'm upset. My daughter is crying, upset, because of your videos. Why are you bothering us? Your job was to come in and do the documentary for us, and that's it. We didn't ask for anything else from you. But you made it your business to cling and to want to get this and do that as if you were in control. You are not in control of us. Jessica is in control of herself, of her own story. She should be the one to say when and how and why, not you. And I'm so sick and I'm so tired of it. I'm asking you, please stop harassing us. Stop making trouble for us. Leave us alone. Get a life, okay? Don't worry about us. God's got us. And you just want to tear us down and destroy us anyway. But beware, okay? Beware. You're trying to tear us down and you end up tearing yourself down. You're trying to hurt us, you're going to end up hurting yourself. We appreciated everything you did for us. And you're a liar if you say that we didn't even appreciate you. You are a stone-faced liar. Because we were grateful for everything you did, as we are grateful for everything everyone does for us. Supporters, friends, family, we are grateful from our heart space. So don't play that card. Don't play that card with us. We've always been grateful and humble and prayerful. We're not the people that you're trying to make us out to be. And you're going to be the one to stumble and fall, not us. So please, leave us alone. Just leave us alone. That's all.
I want to be on Funk Master Flavor.
If you want to power with Charlamagne, that's your business. Okay? Charlamagne raped my daughter. If you want to be his friend, be his friend. If you like to befriend someone who gets on the radio and belittles women and says how he drugs and rapes, and I quote, as long as there are what? Day drugs? There's no getting away from him? If you want a friend like that, go right ahead. Go right ahead. That's you. And I'm
I started talking and didn't unmute. My fault. Let me reread the comment. It says, It's Been Real is the one who produced the new documentary. He has videos explaining what happened. He knows show too. So, now I'm going to go into a little bit of Kwame Brown. I want to go in a different order because I'm just going, again, I don't know. People been saying, how can I put this? So, I did notice in one of Cho's videos, he did feel away, like a lot of these dudes were feeling away about how quickly Kwame Brown gained subscribers, his super chats. Like a lot of people was feeling away, and Cho did voice it, but he didn't sound like he didn't sound like as mad as Hassan Campbell did, but he did sound like, dang, I'm giving y'all some content and giving y'all some ins and out about certain things, and then I don't get this many super chats, you know. Kwame blew up and got 400,000 subs, you know, and Choke did mention it. So besides that, I really didn't see the issue with Choke and Kwame Brown, so I'm just really listening to that. I can get the Choke and Star, but I don't get the Choke and Kwame Brown. Besides the fact of the little YouTube.
You don't come up with theories into things that you're doing right now. Like this is sad at this point.
And this video is from Forgotten Kings TV 2.0.
Grown men getting ready to go out after the long brother choke, no joke. And I have to say, I see why a lot of these women are talking about us men in the fashion that they're talking, because of some of these men like Choke and some of these men like Brother Polite. Some of these men that is anchored.
Kwame is in Jessica's new documentary. Why though? Respectfully. Why?
Connected to nothing, but they talk like they are.
Do Kwame know the two other dudes that were involved? Is he naming names? Like, I'm trying to figure out what would the correlation be. What is, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem from the beginning. That's the whole issue. Say what you want about Choke, no joke. Choke was coming off this. No, I'm gonna say this. Star and Choke, both of y'all had issues with Charlotte, and this is where this all came about. So to me, if everybody's gonna play this game, y'all only doing it because y'all had issues with Charlamagne. Like, let's be real. Like, y'all admitted that, like, low key and high key, y'all admitted because y'all had issues with Charlamagne. That's the reason all this shit came out. So to me, y'all shit wasn't pure from the jump either.
And see, me, I can spot somebody that ain't connected to nothing a mile away. So every time Choke tried to talk to me, I just stay quiet. Now, this brother done flip-flop from the guy who's trying to talk to me to now he's the guy that's trying to warn me, to the guy who wanted to be a part of everything, to now he's the guy that's saying everything is a hoax, allegedly, or something. So I'm sitting there listening.
Now, that's where you messed up, Choke. That's where you messed up, Choke, with the apologizing to Charlotte and you believe in Charlotte. Like, was the court documents lies? You saw them yourself. That's where Choke messed up. Even though you and Star having this little issue right now, you and Kwame having this little issue, the paperwork is there. So unless the paperwork and all that is lies, I don't get what you apologizing to Charlotte for. Jessica just wants her story heard. Exactly.
And it's crazy because the man says he wants to help this woman. The man said that he came out and the only reason why he did it was to help her. Well, she don't want your help anymore. And if you were truly just trying to help Ms. Reed, once somebody say they don't want your help anymore, you leave them alone. You don't come up with theories. You don't come up with theories in the things that you're doing right now. Like this is sad at this point. Grown men care about the algorithms. Yeah, get that out, boy. You ain't start drinking. Yeah, hold on. Grown men care about the algorithm so much that they're willing to say anything. They're willing to make sure they can't be sued, make sure they don't have to stand behind their words. So they just say anything. I'm going to come up with a theory to say that this girl is doing this and she wanted to be a rapper and all these things. Well, guess what? I got a theory too. How about my grown 22-year-old?
Okay, so is that what Choke said, that Jessica Reed wanted to be a rapper? That's what I'm assuming by the context that Kwame is talking. Because I'm like, I don't watch Choke's, a lot of his videos. I watch some, so, I would assume that's what he's saying.
Would have never been around a 15-year-old. What type of niggas do you know that 22-year-old, is that the norm? Is that the norm with the niggas you know? That 22-year-old grown-ass, stinking draws-ass men can hang with a 15-year-old? And that you niggas come up with the same scenario every time. What is a 15-year-old doing around a grown-up? Oh, they're trying to rap. They're trying to do this. Motherfucker, they 15. 15-year-olds are going.
So I guess Choke was saying that she, at the time she was 15, she was trying to rap. Maybe she was. I mean, doesn't excuse it, And that's where Choke fucked up at.
I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. But you're supposed to be an adult. How in the hell can you stand beside a man that was 22 years old and you basically telling the story? Oh, Rico, he passed off to this and then the Rico was out the picture. How old was Rico? And what the fuck was Rico doing passing a 15-year-old number to another grown-ass man? You niggas are crazy, man. What is wrong with you niggas? Then you turn it.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
To victims. It is sad. If you truly cared about helping this young lady, you wouldn't be upsetting her like the way that you are. She wouldn't have reached out to me upset. How in the hell are you the guy that's just trying to help? Can you just leave this girl alone? Is it that serious to you? She has her own documentary now. You should be straight. You say you do all these movies and you do all these things. Why are you keep attaching yourself to this girl, to this woman now? Why? You a whole grown ass man. You keep saying my name over and over again. And then another part of your theory and another reason why I didn't talk to you, I don't like the way you talk. Everything you say is a contradiction. You telling me I'm standing next to people I don't know the people I'm standing next to. And hey, see, Kwame, you with people that'll call put people's mother on the internet. Well, you with a bitch ass nigga that called somebody dead mother a bitch. You was on the damn show with a nigga and smiling and grinning with Tammy. So everybody's being done disrespectfully, but I haven't partaken in none of that, sir. And I even said I wasn't gonna say shit about you. But you steady keep trying to bring me up.
And that's on period. That's on period.
All right.
I don't care what. Hold on, y'all.
For you know why. Now you allege that I'm under another man when I just told you, and I've been saying since I got here, I'm not a part of any groups. So why are you on the internet telling me I'm under a star or moon, as you call them? The fuck is wrong with you theory niggas? I came on the scene and then another one of your theories is that I attacked Hassan Campbell and I attacked Charlamagne. What is it with you niggas with this new victim shit? Is that the new going thing in 2021? Go to.
I'm gonna tell you something, Kwame Brown. Yes, it is Kwame Brown. I'm so tired of these men being the victim. Oh my gosh. Even just in my sidebar, even just in talking to niggas, I don't like pressure. You could just ask a dude, hey, so they might ask you when y'all gonna kick it. You might not know. Then you might hit them with when we gonna kick it. I don't know that. That sounds like a lot of pressure. Pressure is the new word. These niggas is victims and they don't like pressure. These weak-minded men, I just can't. Oh my gosh, I'm with you on that, Kwame. God damn. What is up with you niggas in this? Y'all the victim. Whew. I just had to sidebar for a minute. My bad.
Fucking with people and then be a victim? I'm not used to seeing that in men. I'm used to seing that in women.
In women, because these men want to be women. Like these men want to be kept. We gonna talk today, y'all. I got some time today, cause I'm so tired with Kwame on this. Like, damn, Where are the men at? Because it's very feminine energy, like, oh my God, but then get mad when you say something to them, then they want to turn around and call you saying you have masculine energy, when in fact it's the other way around, because it's been flipped around. We gonna start from the we gonna start from the beginning. We gonna start from food stamps and government assistance. We gonna keep it real over here, because a lot of women don't want to keep it real and see what really was going on with the government and how the black man got out of the home, and that was the whole goal. We'll talk about that another day, but I'm here for this. Come on, man.
Grown ass men that we can see you, motherfucker. This is the internet. Your homeboy, Hassan Campbell, spoke about me 100 times. Well, not 100 times, but spoke about me on several occasions, sir. Several occasions.
Hassan was kept on talking about Kwame. That's why I didn't even know. Ooh, choke. You affiliated with Hassan. Keep away from the children, Campbell? Ooh, choke. You better stay away from Hassan. Keep away from the children, Campbell, now. That's not a good look, choke. No joke. That ain't no good look. And you know I like you, choke. I've been rocking. You showed my page support when nobody else would do a comment on my shit. So I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm just gonna come at you in a way like, bruh, you gotta chill. You definitely need to stay away from Hassan. Keep away from children, Campbell, though. Whew. Definitely do that.
Even said what you said tonight. Don't compare me to no basketball player. My name never came out of his name never came out of my mouth until he spoke my name. So why are you telling the story now that I'm attacking this brother? If anything, I'm attacking his ignorant mindset that he'll put money, just like you do, over everything. I came to the internet cussing some stupid motherfuckers out, and I talked about trading and coding. And if you did a little research on me, I've been talking, and you motherfuckers worried about money so much that all you do is fuck with people for money. And it's sad. It's sad.
That's a fact. It's all about the money, even with choke. Fact. It's a fact. It's about money. When it all boils down, y'all will do anything for it. You'll fuck with somebody you don't even like. You'll fuck with somebody that has assaulted a child and admitted to it for money. Come on now. And that's a part of that, the shit that he talks about, which is the higher ups, the groups, the go along, get along game, because they okay with that. They'll keep the secrets. Okay, I heard he did this, but shit, he cut me a check, and the check nice, so I fuck with him still. No, fuck that. All money is not good money. You'll take money from somebody that sexually assaults children? It's a point. That's a fact, Kwame Brown. That's definitely a fact. Even with the Jay-Z shit, these niggas knocked you in your jaw, broke your jaw, and you apologizing to them? But they ain't never publicly apologized to you like that? Come on, man. Ain't no way no fuck I'm apologizing to some niggas that broke my shit, and I'm trying to work with y'all, and y'all broke my shit. The fuck?
What the hell is wrong with you grown men? You never learned how to earn no goddamn money without propaganda and bullshit?
Yeah, they are. Lying? They are mad about Kwame Brown Fast. It says that's why they always be mentoring his super chats and all that shit, counting his pockets. The people want to give him money. It's not his fault that the people want to give him money for shit that he said. I mean, I don't get it. What do they want? It's not his fault. If I send Kwame Brown $10 right now, how is that Kwame Brown fault? If y'all send me $20, $30, how is that anybody's fault? Y'all want to do it. They like what they hearing from this man. Choke, they don't take you seriously, and I'm just gonna keep it. They don't take you seriously. They was taking you seriously when you was exposing shit, and then you kind of was getting bothered by the comments when some of the comments was talking about, oh, you talking about this Jay-Z. So what? That was your niche. If you was gonna come in, you should have kept exposing niggas. And then a lot of times too, you didn't want to mention names. And now it's coming out that you were telling other people's stories in the background. They was calling you, telling you to speak about this and speak about that. So basically, you was putting yourself in a situation to be the middleman from the jump. So it's not shocking that this is happening, because you've been speaking for other niggas that was too scared, because they are niggas that's fucking with niggas just for money, just like you. Let's keep it real. Y'all all the same. Y'all want to be in these groups because y'all want that bread, but it come with a cost. You got to be content with yourself and what you doing. Your channel was doing cool. You get way more views than me. So if we go to your YouTube right now, you getting 15,000 views. You getting 10,000 views. Bare minimum, you getting 5,000 views. Bare minimum. Shit, I just hit 1,000 views on my first video. It is what it is. If you're doing it, if you're being a truther, if you're exposing, you gotta do it for the cause. It's not for the money. I don't need y'all. I ain't never asked y'all for money. I work 2 jobs. I don't need y'all money. You know what I'm saying? The truth shall always be free. If somebody is charging you for the truth, you shouldn't take it. You gotta side-eye it. Now, it's nothing wrong with people taking donations. If y'all decide, like somebody told me in one of my earlier videos, man, put your Cash App up so we could Cash App you. I don't be wanting y'all money. Y'all work hard just like me. I'm thinking about starting to put my Cash App. I still haven't. I can. I just haven't. Because it's not, I'm not money hungry. Like I said, I work 2 jobs. My first job pays me well. My second one, I love extra money because I like to travel and shit, and I have 2 children. But I don't want people money. Like, I want the message to be spread. That's what I want. Okay, I'm reading the comments. They mad about his fast success. Facts, fire emoji, claps. Choke get cashed that money all the time, but it has stopped since the Jay incident. A lot of things happened ever since he talking about he was about to work with Jay-Z. I agree. I've been side-eyeing him. He was dating that lady whose son was killed, and he was front and center. Who? Excuse me. Choke?
How the fuck did I attack Charlamagne the guy? I wasn't even thinking about no nigga throwing boogie across the stage, sticking his fingers in it and shit, having another nigga stick his fingers in it. I wasn't thinking about no nigga pushing stuff like that. He spoke about me.
This is true. They spoke about him. Charlamagne brought up his father being incarcerated and all that. This is all true. So, Choke, you on the wrong side of the coin right now. You shouldn't have said nothing because it just comes off like you're defending Charlamagne. It's coming off that way. And that's really what you're doing. And it's not a good look. That's why people flipping on you because it's like, dang, you taking up for him and he did that and you're the one that did the documentary? It make you look crazy. So we passed this point. So I want to go on to the Star Report. So the Star Report, and he actually posted something, but I guess he deleted it, I'm not sure. But the Star Report has been posting on his community tab some things. So it says exclusive video of the guy who choked no joke took the stand against, and he serves 27 years in the penitentiary. So from my understanding, this gentleman here, he has his own channel. This gentleman, because it had been going around that choke no joke was no a snitch, this and that. I know I'm a woman. I'm not, I'm from the hood. That's for sure. But I was one of them ones, I didn't know I was growing up in the hood. I wasn't raised on food stamps or lights getting cut off or anything like that. But I'm going to say this. I'm not in the street life. I'm in the hood. I got hood in me, and that's on everything. I'm never ashamed. Some people are ashamed to be from the hood. I love being from the hood. I love that shit. I love hood shit. I love hood rat shit with my friends. You feel me? But one thing I'm going to say is this. Y'all need to stop trying to be a real nigga. Black men, please, and black women too, but really black men, stop trying to, and I'm going to do a video about this. Please stop trying to be a real nigga, being loyal to niggas, men, because it's locking y'all up. It's locking y'all up. So what happened was, because I ended up watching this brother's video, I'm going to sum it up for you guys. The brother went to prison for something, served 27 years like it says here. Choke no joke testified against this guy. Wrote a statement and from my understanding and from what the guy said, Choke was not going to be charged for the crime, but the police, you have to think, this is 1989. Don't get me wrong, the police is bad right now, but imagining it, see, it's a light on it right now. So they kind of got to tone it down. We got social media. We got cell phones. So the police do something, all we got to do is pick up our phone and record. But in 89, they was beating motherfuckers' ass. You understand me? They was tearing our men and our women up back in the 80s and 90s. No cameras. So we have to be honest about that. Star's basically trying to put the narrative out that Choke snitched, right? I'm not in the street, so I guess maybe I'm going to look through this through a different lens. I do feel like this, though. I'm going to say this. Choke, where you fucked up was you placed the guy there. I'm not a criminal. I am not supporting criminal activity. But when you are amongst, it's no honor amongst thieves. That's the first thing. Good morning. There's no honor amongst thieves. That's the first thing. But the second thing is I have to keep it real. Me and you rob a bank, right? I get caught, you don't. I'm not gonna tell on you. You get what I'm saying? That's just me. We both decided we was gonna take this chance together, but everybody not built like that. So you shouldn't be, when you doing something, you should be alone. So I guess the guy basically ran around the corner, some type of stuff, and choke when talking to the police. Placed the guy there. He just said they ran around the corner. He didn't say he did the crime. He placed him there, and that's what Choke did mess up. I have to keep it real. You placed him there, so that way they could pinpoint. Even if the guy did or didn't do it, you said he was there. So to me, if you're gonna hang with street niggas, and if you're gonna hang with that type of crowd, you gotta be prepared not to talk. But I had to keep it real too. It's like it's two sides to the coin. But again, I'm not no street. I'm not in the streets. You gotta understand when somebody think they life on the line. Sure. Am I about to do that time for you? Am I about to do that time for you? You know what I'm saying? Is they gonna do that time for you, and am I gonna do that time for you? That's my thing. There's a lot of dudes that got a lot of time for niggas that want to get the time for them. So it's like I can't knock him for. But it's weird because he was not about to be charged. But it's no telling what they said to him. They could have threatened. So I don't know. But his name was on that paper. Hold on, guys. Yeah, they got his name. Hold on, we'll briefly watch. I'm gonna let this play a little bit because I want to see the video. No, this ain't the video.
Edom will stand up. BX stand up.
Oh God, we all rapping. He got the documents. He actually put the link with the documents. So hold on, y'all. Everybody talk.
Y'all ain't about to tie me into this shit.
You did it, brother. Finally.
This was the video. This was it. This was the video. Good morning. Happy Monday. This was the video I seen where this is the guy who accused Choke, and he put the paperwork out. He put the link up. So this is the link to the documents where I'm gonna just show y'all this because to me, and I'm gonna get on Star. Just give me. Did y'all talk about Polite? No, we ain't talked about Polite yet. And mind you, people forgot all about Scammer Polite talking about he owned buildings. Remember that? We're gonna get into that, but that's gonna be another video. I did a Polite video last week. It was brief, and I brought up when just go watch the video. I did one already, but it's just interesting to me. I'm really doing this to get on Star more so, cause
an eyewitness, Pat Heron, will view lineup tomorrow and has seen a photo array and picked out the defendant, saying the photo looks like the culprit.
he not in here.
So go to the front of the shit. Well, look, go to the front. But now listen, you saying you and the Code D got told on by Pat. And and then when they call,
y'all go watch this video, folks. I already know it's Johnny Bunton Jr. the Force. If y'all want to go see that, he got the documents. Blah blah blah. The point that I'm trying to make is it's just interesting to me. Star, who is not a thug, not no street nigga, none of that, wants to, he's snitching. You giving me academics vibes, Star. You and academics are similar to me, except for you didn't do no war on Chirac. The fact that you're trying to, he snitched, what do that got to do with you and him falling out? Like, so now Choke the Joke, aka Arthur D. Austin, and his betrayal. We watched this video, and hold on, y'all. Artie the Bum, aka Choke No Joke, has been lying about being arrested in the Johnny Bunton case. The truth is, Artie was scared. That's why he took stand against Johnny, who's 2 years younger than Choke. And that's another thing, too, though. I will say, Choke didn't want to make it seem like he was snitching, but he was definitely, you took the stand and you weren't on the defense side. And that's what, when I watched the guy, Jonathan Bunton, I was like, oh my goodness, like you wasn't even on the defense side. You was testifying for the prosecution. So again, if you a street dude, this might mean something to you. But Choke, you should have been a little bit more transparent about what was going on. But it's just interesting to me, Star, who isn't a street dude, is talking about this. Like it's like you're trying to use it as a knock, but you the same one. Star, I'm gonna have to be real with you, Star. You cool, you a shock jock or whatever, but you can't be trusted either. Hold on, you guys. My bad, y'all. That was my leasing office. They they about to send a plumber out. I'm reading comments. I can't stand It's Been Real. I'm unfamiliar with them. Hey, rap fan, I'm unfamiliar with them. I wonder if that was his sacrifice, putting him in jail. Star is an untrustworthy alcoholic biracial. Let's talk about it. No, go ahead. I just did that because it was loud. First of all, let me say this, you guys. Oh yeah, I don't know what they talking about. You so silly. I'm gonna be honest with you, rap fan. First of all, let's talk about it, and I'm going to do a video about how biracial is not black. Even right now, I work with a young man at my part-time job. He's 17 years old, and he literally called a fully black man. He has a white mother. He called him a monkey. Then he said not to sound racist, and I said it sounds racist. I said that other half of you seeping out, boy. He didn't know how to react. Because, you know, sometimes them kids want to talk all grown at them jobs. If you want to talk grown, I'm going to treat you grown. I said, it's coming out. He said, no, it's not. I said, yes, it is. That's side coming out of you, boy. Then he said, he always, when he says the N-word, when he does that, he uses an ER. Also, this video, I want to show you something real quick. We're going to stop for a minute because I wanted to show you guys this video. Hopefully it plays, that I posted on my page.
Okay.
I wanted to show you guys this because people was like, oh, it's Star being Star. I didn't like it. Hopefully.
I see a donation.
Moan, salute. Okay, what's cracking, man? Let's go. I'm on one.
Yeah, so you and Florida boy, you on the line?
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm right here,
Yeah, man, I hear y'all cracking up, laughing, joking, and all this cool shit, like, you know what I mean?
Well, fuck you, nigga. Off the rip. Fuck you. What's up, nigga? Yeah, we laughing, nigga. What you gonna do about it? Pussy?
Everybody knows.
Get off the headset, pussy, and talk to me.
It ain't even this.
Get off the headset.
That. I ain't mad at
Pussy,
you.
nigga. Nigga, I'll smack you and stick my tongue down your throat. Get off the headset,
Why
bitch.
do niggas say that? I don't know.
All right,
Get off the
Why do they
headset.
threaten them with things that are...
And put your dirty coke sniffing sister on the line while you're at it. Who the fuck you think you talking to?
You hear me?
Bitch ass nigga.
I'm talking to you.
So what's up? Where you from? No, where you from? Hold on. Where you from?
For me, not...
Nigga, I'm from Philly, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, fuck your block. And fuck your team. What's up?
What's up, nigga?
Fuck your block, nigga. What's up?
All
I'm
right,
really
so
on
look,
that fuck your block.
look.
Hey, niggas like claiming the
talking all
street
this
now.
shit,
Oh,
right?
fuck your block.
You're not gonna get no real niggas to get on here and talk all this shit.
You're exactly right, because you're not a real nigga. You're a pussy.
You know why?
What are you calling me for? What are you calling me for?
You know why?
Yeah.
You know why?
You sound like you suck dick.
You know why? Because when it's on, it's on.
Yeah, what is it on?
Because when it's on, it's on.
I'm in Woodstock, bitch. Is it on?
Why
Is it on?
I didn't...
I'm in Woodstock,
you,
GA.
Star, nigga.
Is it on?
Fuck.
Is it on?
Yo, sir.
Pussy.
Bro.
Woodstock.
It can be whatever.
When are you coming? When are you coming? Pussy.
Nigga, I'll smack the shit.
Put your nigga mammy on the line.
This is where you
Put your nigga mammy on the line.
put your nigga mammy
Fuck
on the
you
line.
talking to?
I was like, huh? Not his
Man.
nigga mammy. What? Like I said, I don't. Everybody was like, oh, that's just Star. No. I'm telling you, it's a different twang when it is a biracial thing. I'm just letting y'all know that's how I feel. You can feel how you want to feel. So it's just interesting to me. Star knows his crowd. Star knows that he has a bunch of black men, most of them that have self-hate issues and claim to be so street niggas and so tough. So that's why he's trying to, choke, snitch, no, choke. This is YouTube shit. You get what I'm saying? Star don't like black people. That's why I don't understand why his whole fan base is black. That's what makes it so funny to me. He don't like you niggas. He don't like you niggas. Why do you? That's really the only purpose of me even bringing up this whole thing with the case that Choke No Joke had, is just who is it coming from? Just like when you was mad at Charlamagne, you got the Jessica Reed case. Now you mad at, now you and Choke got an issue. Now you talking about he a snitch. But was it he was the snitch when he did the documentary with you? He was the nigga that still was on the paperwork in '89. So what changed? Because y'all had a common enemy. So the enemy, your enemy is your friend. That's not gonna work, and that's why it's falling out right in front of our face. Y'all got cool because y'all both wasn't fucking with Charlotte. Like, now you ain't cool with him, so now you about to, oh, he is. I mean, we already knew this wasn't something that was, for some. For me, we already had heard the rumors. Because once Choke started popping, that's when this dude had started saying, well, Choke is a snitch, da-da-da-da-da. So, you're not telling us nothing new. I didn't get it. I'm waiting on it. Everybody was in the comments, store on this neck, store da-da-da-da. I'm like, what did Star tell us that was different from what the dude told us when he came out when Choke was going viral? When Choke videos was getting them numbers, that's when the guy came out, Johnny Bunton. So, like, what are you telling us new? Nothing. You and Choke got a little small issue. Excuse me. You want his fan base or the people he have to not fuck with him. And it's working. But Choke helping. I ain't gonna lie. Choke helping, too. Right, same with come on now. Hassan, that's not a black man. Hassan Campbell's not black. Why do everybody keep thinking? First, I can't take y'all when y'all don't even know your own people. You can't even recognize your own people. That's not a black man. Hassan Campbell's another one, not black. He might be mixed with black, but mixed race is not black. Yeah, the YouTubers are ruthless. The YouTubers, they'll post your, they'll dox you, they'll do all type of stuff.
Well, Mike was throwing the stuff away, or somebody.
So basically, the whole video, Choke was, this is a 30-minute video. Choke, oh my bad, I didn't know I took the picture off. Choke was laughing for a lot of the video, so I kind of had to, I fast forwarded last night, and this is what Choke No Joke had to say.
To a dumb nigga. Oh my God, yo. That shit. I'm laughing at you, yo. Oh my God, this is the slimiest dude in the world, yo.
It looked real slimy though, like now we falling out, now I'm a snip, but like again, wasn't Choke on the paperwork when y'all did that documentary for Jessica Reed, so you get what I'm saying? It make you look slimy because he been on the paperwork since '89. Y'all did the documentary 3-4 years ago, so.
Oh my God. Oh, I can't wait to hear what Jessica. I can't wait to what Jessica Reed got to say about me. I can't wait.
And I want to sidebar with Choke on this. Choke, if you go on his YouTube, you'll still see a picture of him and Jessica Reed from a year ago. I will say he was keeping in contact with Jessica Reed, so I don't know what happened. And I remember Choke did used to say in the videos, remember when we were watching them more consistently, he did say he kept in contact with Jessica and how Star didn't keep as much in contact with Jessica. So it's interesting now how she's closer to Star. So that is interesting to me. I have to admit that. Because I've been following and watching this since it happened.
Y'all spun this one. Nigga, you is a genius to a dumb nigga, boy. I swear to God. Oh my God, yo. Oh my God, yo. Yo, you are a funny guy, yo. Oh my God, yeah. All right. Whew. God, my head is so tight from laughing, yo. My name, brother. Brother, I don't need no clout from you. I was not trying to get you to say my name. Like,
he talking about Kwame Brown. He talking about Kwame Brown because that's what Kwame said. Oh, you want me to say your name? I'm saying it. So he's referencing Kwame Brown right now.
You said my name, brother. I tried to forewarn you about this dude.
This is true. I will say that, Choke. I have to be honest. The couple latest videos Choke hasn't been, again, y'all are men. Can y'all just stop with the subs? Say who you talk about. I would rather y'all do that. Like, it's kind of, the subs is kind of, like, let's make YouTube great again, and let's stop subbing, and let's put addies on it. I knew he was talking about Star, and he was trying to warn Kwame about Star. I will give him that. But it was so, like, it was subliminal. I would have rather you just say, hey, man, Star da-da-da-da, or whatever you gonna say. You been saying other shit, say that too.
It ain't no need for me. You think this dude is a good dude? Now the doc is trash and all this stuff. Y'all see how people do after you help them? I can't wait to hear what they got for her to say about me. This is going to be incredible, B. I can't believe what I am seeing. Watch what you do for people, because you'll see what they do for you. Watch what you do for people.
Like, even when Tasha and Lovely T and all them other women was beefing, they was putting names on it. Like, these niggas put names on it. Y'all, we're on YouTube, you guys. All we're doing is making videos. Like, like, for real. Like, most of these YouTubers are not even really tough for real. Star's admitted he's not tough. So it's just like, y'all put a name on it. What's Star gonna do? Type you to death? Video you to death? Y'all can go back and forth on the videos. But the one thing I will say, Choke has been trying to go live with niggas, and they ain't been trying to go live. And I want to know why. Because that'll get y'all some bread, too. Get y'all some bread. Go live on each other's channels so that we can watch. Break YouTube records as black content creators. Get this money. Because when Lovely T and Tasha K was beefing, they was them numbers were skyrocketing on them next videos they were doing. Get that money, man. Trick the algorithm.
Because you'll see what they do for you. So, yeah, man. All I tried to do was warn you, brother. I ain't want you to say my name. I don't want no smoke with you. There's no reason for me to have no smoke with you. I tried to warn you about the crab circuit you're around. You know what I'm saying? And I know you don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? But look what he did to me. You think that I'm harassing her? How? Check her phone log. Check her text messages. Check her emails. Show me where I'm harassing her. Anybody. And it's strange to me that Star, you can say what her and her mother said about me. Kwame can say what she called and told him, and she can express her anything about me. But
I'm still, again, what do Kwame, why is she reaching out to Kwame? This is where I'm going. I'm sorry, I don't see why Kwame is involved. Kwame is not the authorities. I mean, he does have a big platform on YouTube, but he's not the authorities. He's not a lawyer. The traction was picking up. I have to be real. When Choke and Star came together, the traction picked up on this story. Now, I apologize, meant to mention when I was giving the background how Tasha K was involved, because Tasha K, hold on. Did an interview with this man right here.
Why the hell so many people are...
Tasha K did an interview with this man right here. Hello. Evian Foster. Just even their names, y'all. Pay attention to the names. These people, I don't even believe in half these people is real. I just be thinking everybody is characters. So y'all got to forgive me. The false star, like false, like that's how I'm thinking. Mind you, 1 million views. Tasha K did an interview with him. He said that he allegedly slept with Wendy Williams' ex-husband, Kelvin Hunter. What he did was he messed up to Jessica Reed when she was trying to file a suit civilly. He said,
"Oh, hi dear. Oh, pretty you look."
Thanks.
Is Sandy here?
He's busy right now. How can I help you?
Oh, all right. Well, you know, if you can ask him to, and my boss told me it was okay.
Have your boss send us an email to Scott.
Okay, for what?
For whatever you're referring to.
No, he's too busy.
Yeah, that's the only way anything will happen. It has to come from somebody.
Well, I already talked to
Yes.
somebody else.
Yeah, so just have.
And Pee-wee just told me just ask Scotty, so.
Yeah.
And,
But yeah, the protocol is because there's so many people that we need your supervisor to send an email to Scott. Because then that way we'll know it's a mass complaint.
I didn't even know it was Scott until just now, so.
You didn't know Scott what?
Handled this. So.
Handle what?
What I was gonna ask him.
Okay.
So, but that's.
What is it? So I can put it in, I can see if it's.
Piece of lumber or something.
Uh-huh.
To keep the little window open, because we have a pain with a guy up there who keeps closing it and hiding the lumber, which is not good either because it's probably city property he's taking.
So you need something to
Just
hold a window up.
Yeah.
All right.
And even if it's just a lumber or I'm even thinking of paper towels or something, you know. Has to come up. I must know him.
Scott?
Yeah, that's what, oh, that's Scott. Oh, I thought he
Girl, what?
He was talking about Scotty. He kept up, Pee-wee said Scotty.
Girl.
Scotty. I told him, do you know Scotty? I don't call him Scotty. I call him Mr. Bradley or Mr.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't call him Scotty. Oh, my God.
Well, I'm going to let him know.
Oh, all right, dear.
Piece of lumber or something to keep the window open.
Paul said it's okay. You can
Okay.
ask, and Paul's going to talk to this guy who keeps.
All right. No problem. Have a good day. This lady, she comes every day complaining. I wanted y'all to hear, because y'all know I let y'all hear a little bit of shit at my job. Every day she comes in and complains about how cold it is. That's what I thought she was complaining about. Thought she said, oh, who's Scotty? Is that him? You came in asking for him. Girl, you know who he is. Girl, stop playing. Anyway, this guy, Evian Foster, said that he slept with Wendy Williams' husband, but he messed up the Jessica Reed case by saying that Kelvin Hunter made it up. That's what he did. He said that Kelvin Hunter made up the whole situation with Jessica Reed and that it was a lie. So after that, what happened is Lisa Bloom, I guess, dropped Jessica Reed's case because of this interview where it all be tied together. The little shit matters, y'all. The little shit Yeah, Wendy Williams' husband knows some things. They trying to keep him. That's why they've been smearing him. He knows some real shit about these people. If you pay attention to how anytime they dog somebody bad in the media like that, it's a reason. They don't want y'all to think that they're credible. If Wendy Williams' husband, do he got a book? Because if he had a book or something, I would buy it. Because he knows some shit. Just like Wendy knows some shit. That's why they replaced her ass. We gonna talk about that too. Y'all saw that wax figure that looked just like her? We'll talk about that. Back to this video. I just wanted to give y'all a little bit on that.
Why can't she call me? And she have more of a relationship with me than any of y'all. All y'all.
I'm gonna go back, but I'm to Choke's point. This is true. I told y'all Choke had always kept in contact with Jessica Reed. So it was really interesting to me that now she's on the Kwame Star side. But Choke has always put little Easter eggs in videos saying he's talked to Jessica, which lead me to believe him. I do believe him on that. Like, so it's, like I said, it's weird to me now all of a sudden you're on the Kwame Star side of things.
About me. Kwame can say what she called and told him, and she can express her anything about me. But why can't she call me? And she have more of a relationship with me than any of y'all. All y'all Johnny come lately niggas outside of Star and Star, you know you wasn't even rocking well. Remember, she's a little monkey face, ugly bitch word.
What? And I'm gonna keep it a band with you, Star. You talk like that, so I believe you said it. You don't like black. I don't know what race. Well, I guess he is biracial, but the black side, Star, you could tell you might have went through some things because of your blackness that you got a little black side. But I believe you said it, Star. I believe you said it when you said go get your nigga mammy. You sounded like Vince McMahon. I said, well, damn, you start transforming. Even in the chat, they was like, oh, he back on that booger sugar. I'm telling you, I saw that live when Star said that the chat was like, damn, you back on that. Damn, you on that powder? You on that girl? That explains it out. And I told y'all when the mother is not black, I'm telling you, I've been saying this for years. When the mother is not black and has a half child, a biracial child, it's a problem. It's a little different when the mama be black. Even though sometimes the ones that mamas be black, they be a little bit away from the point. The mama's still black. Hold on, guys. My apologies, guys.
And you can tell I said it.
Hold on, let's go back.
Star, you know you wasn't even rocking well. Remember, she's a little monkey face.
Hold on, let's go back.
Anything about me. But why can't she call me? And she have more of a relationship with me than any of y'all. All y'all Johnny come lately niggas outside of Star and Star, you know you wasn't even rocking well. Remember, she's a little monkey face, ugly bitch word. And you can tell I said it. You remember that? She was the ugly little monkey face bitch. Didn't you call her that, Star? Didn't he call you that, Jessica? Am I lying?
Child, that's the fact he said, didn't he call you that, Jessica? That's how you know it's a real. I believe it. I believe it, because Star can't stand black women. I believe it. Because black women probably did not want to date you. I believe it. I believe it. Why you trying to call Choke a snitch and all this? He ain't call nobody, no black woman, no monkey face bitch. Star said truck drive, Uber Eats. Oh, Star said a lot of stuff. Star was saying some stuff, but that ain't got nothing to do with you calling her no monkey face bitch. That ain't got shit to do with the fact of you digging all this up because you ain't fuck with Charlamagne. If he really cared, it wouldn't matter who helped her. He just wants the attention to me. Who? Star Choke. Monkey Face Star definitely said that. His mother's Italian. He said it. Yeah, he said this shit. He said it.
I'm the one that advocated for her for most of the generation. It's fine, though.
I gotta pause to say something else. Chokey is right about that. He did advocate for her when the documentary, when all that stuff started happening. It was like Star didn't even want to talk about it for real no more. Again, I've been on YouTube, so y'all can go back to the videos, but I remember when this was happening. You're welcome. I remember when this was happening, and Choke was always advocating. He was calling Charlamagne out. Remember, that's how Choke was getting big on YouTube, the videos. He was calling Charlamagne out on this shit. Star, though, when anytime somebody would bring it up, he really didn't want to talk about it like that, and he'd try to blame the algorithm and all this other shit. So I'm with you on that, Choke.
I wash my hands with it. Y'all got it. Y'all got more publicity than me. Y'all got more subscribers, more likes. I see what it is. I know what it is. I see what it is. It's cool. It's cool. But I made a big mistake. I made a very big mistake by firing up my camera coming out of that Berkeley County's Sheriff's Department without assessing the people I was dealing with and the people that put me there. I made a big mistake.
I'm sorry to you guys. So while I was talking and then I muted it, then I got a phone call. Anyway, today, first of all, that's what I just explained. I'm gonna go back to what I said again. I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but I was on mute some of the times. I don't know what y'all heard. But I just explained that. Choke explained that as well. So I don't get. It's not like it was a secret. Choke was trying to help Jessica Reed get a civil case because since Charlamagne already pled to the lesser charge, it's double jeopardy. But you can still sue someone civilly, which is what Choke tried to help Jessica Reed do. She ended up getting in contact with Lisa Bloom, which is what Star posted from the Bloom firm. But that interview, which I just showed y'all, is the reason Lisa Bloom did not take the case, because he tried to put it into, the guy said that, oh, Wendy Williams' husband's made that up on Charlamagne. Mind you, Wendy Williams' husband even posted on his Insta story that Charlamagne did it, and that was a lie. He didn't even know him at that time. Wendy Williams' husband didn't even know Charlamagne at the time when it happened. So I don't get how is that Choke being an opportunist when he tried to help her, like he said he was advocating for her to get money civilly for the case because she couldn't go through another trial because of double jeopardy. All of them are opportunists. if you ask me, because when it's all said and done, the whole reason this happened is because why? Star had an issue with Choke. Let's talk about it. Everybody keep talking about Choke. Choke not the one that came with this whole Jessica Reed. It was Star. Star's the one who interviewed Malika Joyner, which is Jessica Reed's cousin. And Star got the ball rolling on all this. Like Star likes to say, I'm the one that broke the case. You were, because you had an issue with Charlamagne. Y'all both had an issue with Charlamagne at the time. You came and got somebody else who had an issue with Charlamagne, and then Choke ended up doing the video. That's what happened. So it's funny to me, everybody going back and forth about who, this, and that. Y'all both had the same intention because y'all both had a common enemy, which was Charlotte. The problem is that Choke's intentions were bad too because they just, right, they both did. That's the point. Everybody keeps talking about Choke, Choke, Choke. What about Star? Like, he's the one that brought this to the internet to us. It wasn't Choke. He reached out to Choke after the fact. So if we go, oh, Choke, Choke, oh, Star, Star, keep the same energy for Star. She claims she didn't want money. That's not true, because if that's the case, then why would she go to Lisa Bloom with Choke? Come on now. Like, she wanted some type of justice because she couldn't get it through the government because she didn't, you know, the case is already over with. Right, like, let's be real. Like, if y'all gonna keep the same energy for both is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Keep the same energy for both. I don't know. I'm not going to say that they weren't sincere. I'm not going to say, even though they had a common enemy, they didn't want. I'm not going to even cap. I think Choke was sincere. Because like Choke said, he was the one. If y'all really, we were watching these videos. We haven't watched them as of late. But when all this shit came out with the Jessica Reed, Choke was still, he will always, yeah, I spoke to Jessica. She trying to get the case going. She trying to do this. Star ain't want to talk about shit. Even before they was trying to sue Charlamagne and all that, Star was not. It was like he washed his hands of it and only Choke cared about it. If y'all go back on the videos, go look at them videos. Choke kept that same energy about, he kept his foot on Charlamagne's neck. Here goes Star. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want the algorithm, and I don't want this and that, and you know this and that. It was always an excuse to why he didn't want to talk about it. It was always an excuse. So I'm with Choke on that. Like you said, he didn't fuck with Jessica Reed for real. Star did not fuck with that girl for real. After they did that documentary and all that shit, Star kind of washed his hands with it and never really talked about it again. And didn't want his callers to talk about it either because he didn't want it to affect the algorithm, was his reasoning.
I made a big mistake and I learned from it. That's why my album's called Learn From Mistakes, because I learned from my lessons. And this is just another one. It'll be on the 4th album. Yeah. Just a lesson I learned. It's cool. It's cool. It's very cool. So, I made a big mistake. And by the grace of God, I was able to double back and find out that I made a big mistake. So,
right, you said Star explained that Friday night. So I mean, you just, your side is with Star. It seemed you picked your side. I see him for both for what it is, and I just remember the energy. I'm gonna just be all the way 100 with you. I don't have no dog in this fight, but I do remember Choke was advocating more for Jessica. Now maybe Star was doing something behind the scenes, I don't know, but Star admitted he wasn't even keeping in contact with her. So it's just like, say what you want, but Choke was still trying to fuck with her, still trying to make sure she, you know, help her through whatever process she wanted to take.
I was going to share this with Kwame. I was. Because I made the same mistake that he's making right now. And he thinking it's about clout and beef, and no, nigga. I was trying to warn you about Star. You see,
somebody in the comments said, I remember when Star made fun of Aaliyah's plane crash right after her death on New York radio. Star don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, Star's not for the culture. Star is a shock jock. Don't get me wrong. Entertaining. I've sat back and just cracked up. Entertaining. But again, he don't give a fuck about us. He don't give a fuck about. The mom said Star never left them. Never left what? How was again? What did y'all keep putting out this narrative? Choke is grimy. What did Choke do? Y'all ain't. Did he sell her story without giving her the money? What did he do? Y'all not saying nothing. And if that's the case, how come in Star's story? How come he ain't posting about the grimy shit Choke did? What did he do? Because all he did was post about a 20-year-old case on Choke on some paperwork. They ain't got shit to do with Jessica Reed. I'm waiting on y'all to tell me. What did he do grimy to Jessica? I'll wait today. Because y'all, you start everybody, oh, he's so great. What did he do? Because if that's the case, wouldn't Star have put it right on his community tab? I'm waiting on the community tab. Let me see, because maybe it's a video. And this is something, too, I do want to talk about. Oh, shucks, I don't have my screen showing. Let me show y'all. The Rise and the Fall of the House of Consciousness. I am going to watch that video because it was so interesting to me how all of these truthers all came up around the same time. And I didn't know there was a little group. He said she couldn't use the footage. So he said she couldn't use the footage. I want to know in what context, and I want to know what Choke's response was to that. In the original video, hold on. Because y'all were asking me where's the video. Some people still have it on YouTube. Because from my understanding, Star got it taken down. So somebody named John Horse has it. Someone named John Horse has it. This is what Choke No Joke produced. The Hip Hop Snitch. I think this may be Star's second channel. I'm not sure. But this was where Star had interviewed, I believe it was Malika and Jessica before the documentary, if I'm not mistaken. So it's still on YouTube. It's still on YouTube. These two right here are the documentary right here. Somebody, America Wake Up, has it, and then someone named John Horse has it. Because y'all did ask me about that. But it's interesting to me how everybody is flipping on Choke. I always watch the person that's getting flipped on versus who's doing the flip. I'm paying attention to that. He didn't want anybody to use it. Okay, that's why they made it do. So now that's interesting. I want to know, Choke, why don't you want her, if it is her story? But see, this the thing. y'all can say whatever y'all want. But we have to be real. How can I put this? I want to know what Choke's reason is for that. I have to be honest. I just need to know Choke, because I can't even give y'all an explanation. Because why wouldn't you want her to use the documentary? I can't even. It's no excuse I can make for that. Why wouldn't you want her to use the documentary? I don't get that. If it's all about her message and her story.
You. Peace, shot. What up, Choke No Joke? What are y'all niggas waiting for?
I agree. I do agree with that. Copper Color said Choke did it for free and put his name on the line. So and that's y'all. A lot of y'all don't understand. He really did. He called out somebody and he kept that same energy. That's why I'm just like, why is everybody so mad at Choke when Star didn't want to put his name on the line for this, but Choke was. That's the one thing I have to give Choke credit for. Star was not putting his name on the line. Star didn't want to talk about it no more. He didn't even want to be associated with it no more because people don't want to do stuff that's going to block opportunities. It's all about that dollar bill. He may want to work with somebody. Like Choke did. I agree with Choke. Where you fucked up was being the middleman.
Why y'all not going live? Y'all always go live all
Choke
day,
No
every
Joke,
day.
Star, Kwame Brown, and
What
all
y'all
the
waiting
live.
for?
I can't wait for. We gonna keep up with this.
What receipts I got? Go live, nigga. What are you waiting for? You used to go live 2-3 times a day.
He talking about Kwame Brown because Kwame do go live 2-3 times.
What are y'all waiting for? Oh, y'all trying to wait for me? Y'all waiting for me to go live so y'all can make a show and have a rebuttal? Because y'all niggas ain't got shit to talk about. Y'all niggas ain't got nothing to talk about. Y'all waiting for me to go live so y'all can have a rebuttal for whatever I say, right?
Okay, that's his response. Now I want to see. It says, choke, no joke, response to Jessica Reed. I have not watched it, so I do want to see what this is about.
Check it out.
Choke was
Choke, no
blocked
joke.
already, that's why.
Learn from mistakes. DJ S&S the great. It ain't no telling you be a first.
Oh, God. Choke.
Y'all, if you know me, y'all already know I'm very respectful, so don't. His mother making these videos. I saw Jessica's videos was day and night. I'm not gonna be y'all, if you know me, y'all already know I'm very respectful, so don't expect me to be disrespected. Jocelyn Sullivan, that's not gonna happen. However, I am going to keep it very real. I'm as confused as y'all are with her with that video, especially anybody that's been close to me and close to them knowing about this situation. I know that if you are as smart as Terrell Wangas, who's on my screen right now, you already know where the as well, and their day and night. Yes, and we back with Star.
And that's where he fucked up, saying that Jessica was lying. Because now it discredits your whole, you know what I'm saying, that whole work you did on that documentary. That's where he lost me with that. That's the one thing Choke lost me with, is saying Jessica Reed lying. So was the paperwork a lie? Was the documentary a lie? You know what I'm saying?
So, if you've seen at the end of her video, she was very animated and happy to say that Star is, yes, and we back with Star. And Star is very involved and diligently helping us and this, that, other. So
I didn't watch her video, my bad.
So there's no surprise to me in that, because I already told y'all who was behind this whole thing from day one. So, like I said, I saw Jessica's video as well, and their day and night between her and her mother. I'm just going to address her mother. And like I said, my mom's taught me better and taught me to respect my elders. So I will be not the choke, no joke who entertains y'all or entertain as on this normal day on Truth Be Told. I'm about to be Arthur Alston for a minute, y'all, and address this woman as my elder, but is keep it respectful and truthful as I can. For all of y'all out there that are thinking that I am victimizing a victim.
My comments is saying somebody said, why is Choke now saying Jessica lying? And then somebody said, because they paying him to discredit her. Child, Choke, we just gonna watch. If you think I'm here to play around with y'all.
You got this whole thing twisted. If you don't see the collective front, from Star to Kwame to the little Chihuahua to this other little motherfucker, these other people, they all doing videos about me at the same time. It's a collective front.
I do agree with that.
Make me look like I'm the bad guy when it comes to Jessica Reed, when they all or just really using her.
Yeah, I
for
played the
fame.
mother. I played the mother video.
And
I did. That was the first thing I did. I feel like everybody want a piece because it's a story, but it's sad for real. It's sad for real because now you can't decipher who's being sincere, who really cares about her cause, because it's about clicks and views that's attached to it.
money, probably, because they got their books and they documentaries and all that coming on. You see who's behind all that. This is I equate this to where I see in the entertainment industry when somebody got a hot rapper or something, and some other people come over and steal their artists, kind of like we're making the Stallion. Same thing. But me, I'm not trying to make
No, I don't think this is all by coincidence
like
with Kwame Brown, the star. We
trying
just gotta
to
pay
help
attention. We just gonna watch
These
this
people
again. Y'all know
over
my
here
videos are
having
time stepping.
clear with this slander and I did this and I did that. Y'all heard what her mother said, but you heard what Jessica said. Jessica is not coming at me the way her mother is. Jessica's never said that.
Because Choke still had a relationship with Jessica. Even the video I did watch, she didn't say, Jessica, the victim, didn't say nothing about Choke. It was the mother. Now, mind you, let's keep that same energy, because when the documentary first came out, everyone was saying, when the story first broke, everyone was saying, why did her mother not go through with it? Was the mother paid off? Let's keep it real. The energy was for the mother. Of course, it was for Charlemagne too, but everybody was looking at the mother kind of sideways. Then people were saying, well, why did you let your daughter go with the older dude? She said she didn't know his age. It was just a lot of little things with the mother. It's just, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it all the way fucking with y'all. I'm the type of person, even when that Lovely T and Tasha get shit, I be thinking people behind the scenes be cool. I be thinking people do be doing it for clicks and views, so I don't be knowing who to believe and who to trust. You know what I'm saying? I just try to just give y'all the information, and then we just kind of go from there. But it's just like, all these people be characters to me, you know?
Was harassing her. Jessica never said I lied on her. Our last conversation was on the lead attorney. Y'all could go and listen to it. We left at peace. I never spoke to her again after the lead attorney. I never sent her a message. I never called her, even though she asked me to reach out to her. But I felt like if she wanted to talk to me, she could have reached out to me. I was done with it at that point when people are accusing me of taking $100, which was totally false. So I was done with it at that point. If I had got a phone call and said, hey, Choke, this guy saying that he gave you $100 for me, they said, what is he talking about? A text? That whole thing wouldn't even blew up to it. It was all about publicity. It was all about fame. That was a phone call. No one could call me, but people can go on the internet and address me. I'm the bad guy for saying, hey, buddy, you took my footage and made something off of it. Oh, Choke, you Choke one credit for something that I never even got paid for. I never even got a thank you card. But y'all thinking I want credit and clout for something. Everybody else could come around for something that I did at the end of it. But I want credit and I want props and I want money. And I know this girl almost 3 years. I never asked her for no money. They gave me gas and put me in a 1-star hotel. It wasn't even in La Quinta or what's the other Motel 6. It wasn't La Quinta. No disrespect.
Respectfully, he said, y'all put me in a motel. It wasn't a La Quinta. Respectfully.
To them, they got whatever they could afford. So don't think
I'm gonna say that I never thought it was about the money. I never thought it was about the money. So when people put that narrative out, I never thought it was about the money for Choke, because he kept that same energy. I never thought it was about the money. So that narrative, I feel like that shouldn't even be a narrative.
Listen. I don't know where I do know where all this is coming from. Ask Terrell, he'll tell you. I am as shocked as y'all are. There's people that work close with me in this situation, That is.
I'm just trying to see if he gonna talk about, because
So
y'all
pissed.
said that he was withholding the footage. He said
And, but I'm telling
people. He never said Jessica Reed, because y'all said y'all made it seem like he wasn't allowing Jessica to use the footage. But he never said Jessica. He just said people. So I'm just trying to figure out, is that the falling out, or is he gonna speak on that?
all you gotta do is talk to Terrell Wanders. You'll know what it is.
Which one was Andrew Brown?
So
It's so many of them. Which one was Andrew Brown? Don't get y'all know I don't keep up with the ambulance. Y'all know I don't keep up with the hoaxes. I don't keep up with these murders. They just die every day, okay? I don't be knowing if it's real, fake. I don't be knowing what's going on. Andrew Brown. Let's see. Was that one of the ones they yep, this one of them famous killings. They love these. Killing of Andrew Brown, 42-year-old black man, back of the head, North Carolina. The shooting occurred while deputies were serving drug-related search warrants. Let me see what's there.
Here are Gary's favorite records. Here's Gary.
Yeah. How was he acting different, y'all? Because y'all know me. I don't. Yep, Andrew Brown. Let me know, because I don't know. I don't be paying attention. Anytime, every week it was. Remember, every week it was somebody that was down. I left it alone. I don't really.
like I said, there was never a beef with Kwame Brown. I was just trying to warn him that this dude was manipulating the people so he can get redemption on Charlemagne Envy Clear Channel, because he's never been on terrestrial radio since he got kicked off for saying that he was going to R. Kelly Envy daughter's face on the radio. This is the person
Hold
that
on
y'all
now.
turning against me with.
Because y'all remember Star used to be saying some shit. Now. Let's go back.
Redemption on Charlemagne Envy Clear Channel, because he's never been on terrestrial radio since he got kicked off for saying that he was going to R. Kelly Envy daughter's face on the radio. This is the person that y'all turning against me with. Cool. This is the person that sat there and Badgett could have made Ronald Savage commit suicide the way he was talking to this guy, someone that's on medication like that. Y'all support him. This is the person you stand next to. A person that backstabbed. Y'all know he backstabbed me. Y'all know he called me and manipulated me into this whole thing. Star wasn't my friend. He called me because I was a friend of an enemy. It was a friend of a friend.
Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? I just said they had a common enemy. I said that at the beginning of the fucking video.
Of an enemy. He used me and I didn't know it.
It says story time transcript of what he said about DJ Envy daughter and wife. Shout out to Low Culture TV. A partial transcript, star error comments. I'm confused how we doing this. Somebody holler at me and tell me about his whore wife and his kid. Oh, then he dropped the number. Somebody get at me about his whore wife, his kid, this little ugly ass kid. I hear where does this kid go to school? I got $500 for that information. Somebody email me or give me a call. Just tell me where this kid. Pay attention to how I start talking. Everybody keep talking about choke, choke, choke. Listen to how Star's talking about a child. Pay attention. Mr. Terrain produced the broadcast comments public expressing the desire to have set. Hold on. This is May 10th, 2006. Mr. Terrain has produced and broadcast comments over public airways expressing desire to have sex with, ejaculate on, and urinate on Miss Casey's young daughter, 4. He also has offered $500. We just read that. We read that already.
They always talking about it ain't for fucking views. Hey.
Well, we read it, so that's a so-called excerpt.
I didn't know all that I know now. But people's character made me go and investigate and double back. But it's cool. But as y'all can see, when Jessica Reed's mother and her brother was on with Kwame, they gave me props.
They did.
Why they didn't say I was harassing them and lying on them?
That's why I said, where did this narrative come from that Choke was harassing her? I'm like, this is all new. Like, it's not making sense. Like, where did that come from? That's why I was like, what are y'all talking about?
To go. As soon as I say I don't have a problem with Charlemagne no more, I forgive him. Everybody went ape shit.
No, we went ape shit with the Jay-Z shit, but we went ape shit because you made it seem as though they were lying.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
Wonderful.
My soul, for my stress level, I cannot hold. Why they didn't say I was harassing them and lying on them then? That was just a couple of weeks ago. As soon as I say I don't have a problem with Charlemagne no more, I forgive him. Everybody went ape shit. For my soul, for my stress level, I cannot hold gripes with people, him, Jay-Z, or anybody else for the rest of my life. That is my decision. Charlemagne didn't sleep with my wife. Charlemagne didn't kill my mother, my sister, anybody in my family. He didn't rob me. What he did to me was minute. It's for me to want to forgive him for something that I know today is very minute. That's my choice. He was my friend before I met Jessica Reed, before I knew of any of these allegations. I didn't say I was going to smoke a cigar with Charlemagne tomorrow. I didn't say me and Charlemagne's best friends, me and this nigga getting ready to go on the trip and hang out together, or I'm getting ready to go do business or go on the side to his network or anything. No, I said I forgive him. for what he did to me. That has nothing to do with Jessica Reed's story. That's me coming with peace with myself. I'm not the dude that somebody like Hassan Campbell come to me and apologize and then say, I'm not going to accept your apology and keep dogging him and kicking his back, That's not me. That's not healthy for anyone. But it's about fame. This ain't about justice. It's become about clout. It's about clout is the equivalent to fame. When you can't call me and express that you have an issue with me, especially as my elder, and you go on YouTube 12 in the morning, this man that got you out your bed 12 in the morning, put on lipstick and a nice shirt or dress or whatever, to make a video about me that you know has no validation. When did I harass you? Post your daughter's phone logs, because I don't call you. Text message, show the harassment. Stop listening to this man manipulate y'all because he's trying to use y'all like your daughter's the new rapper and he's trying to get her signed and get some money. Y'all could do that part. I don't care about the documentary at all. This was never about me not wanting to choke his back because he wanted to be involved. Involved in what? The story is dead. I did that 3 years ago. Why would I want to go and do another one? It don't make sense. Charlemagne had pled guilty to his charges. Nothing's going to happen to Charlemagne the God. He owned his wrongs in court. He didn't get the punishment that everybody may wanted him to get. But y'all sending money to a GoFundMe for legal fees and stuff. The man cannot be arrested.
And now, that was another thing. That was another thing that was interesting to me, is that the GoFundMe, Star says to support her GoFundMe, but I'm with like, GoFundMe for what? When she tried to sue, you like my comment just said, one of y'all said in the comments, that's the reason Star backed away, is because they were trying to sue Charlemagne, right? That would have been the time to step forward and support and say, hey, let's support her, da 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 da. But 2 months ago, Star said support her GoFundMe, but GoFundMe for what? For what? When she tried to sue civilly, you didn't want to support. You give it up, so it don't make sense to me. What are we giving her money for? What legal fees? Because the case not going to be reopened. Somebody said he forgave a R word, right? Though it's not a good look, Choke. I have to agree. Like, it ain't about what he did to your mother. He did it to somebody's mother. I'm not. I said that Charlemagne definitely was not exonerated by DNA. It was inconclusive. I said all this. Again, GoFundMe for what? To help the Reed family put the men who helped Charlemagne. But again, if Star, I'm not saying her GoFundMe is not valid. This is the point I'm making. When Jessica was trying to sue Charlemagne, right? And Choke was helping her, right? That's the time, hey, let's support this. Star wanted nothing to do with it, like you said, because they were suing him. So we should send her the GoFundMe. It don't make sense to me. A private investigator is like $500, right? It might be $1,000 now due to COVID. Because I remember at the time I was going to hire a private investigator, and it was like $500. What are we, a GoFundMe for what? Again, it's not for legal fees. It just says to help find the men. So we give her the money. How does that help her find the men? Because again, a private investigator is $500, maybe $1,000. She wants 15. She's raised 15,000. She wants 20,000. So what again? For what? Because when she tried to sue, Star ain't want nothing to do with it. It don't make sense. And I'm not talking about far as her per se. I'm just talking about from Star's point of view. You're supporting the GoFundMe, but you didn't want to support when she had a lawyer right there and her and Choke was dealing with Lisa Bloom. Is something in the water not clean? Something in the water not clean. It don't make sense.
This is why he has his
She
job.
need $15,000 to help find Charlamagne Cousins. Come on, man.
Okay. The case is sealed. He moved on with his life.
From a small town. Mind you, from that Kwame Brown, ain't he from that town too? And the small town people talk, so she need $15,000 to find Charlamagne Cousins, and they all from the same town. All right.
Now I can understand if y'all was going after the other guys. Y'all using Charlamagne at this point for publicity. We all know that legally nothing can happen.
I do agree with that. I do agree. It's
we know that
publicity.
civilly,
it's not.
Nothing can happen to this man. The statute of limitations was 6 years. What's this all about? It's about homeboys, vendetta to take down Clear Channel and Charlamagne and Envy because he never touched terrestrial radio again.
Because they're probably the ones, because of this, what he said about Envy's daughter, he won't be on radio again. That's what makes sense. Like I said, the whole point was because Star didn't fuck with Charlamagne.
So, you in the comments that did not sit down with the detectives for 5 hours and told us there's nothing criminal that they can do to Charlamagne again, period. You were not there. So I don't care what none of y'all say in the comments. You were not there. I sat there for 5 hours. The only justice that can happen from Charlamagne is an apology. And that's just keeping it real with everybody. Unless you think something like a Bill Cosby situation is going to happen. But as far as Charlamagne getting arrested, I'm telling y'all, she knows this, her mother knows this, everybody knows, Charlamagne knows. He's not getting rearrested for something that he was arrested for and pled guilty to. So I'm very disappointed in you, Jocelyn, for letting this man manipulate you to make that video when you know I have never harassed you or lied on anybody. And it hurts me to my soul. It hurts me to my soul after all I did for y'all, that y'all would try to slander my name and make me out to be the bad guy when we know who the real bad guy is. So I'm going to address this to her mom. And I hope that things come to a cease. But I'll be goddamn if I'm going to let somebody out here lie on me.
Listen, y'all. I would like to thank all y'all that DMing me with the messiness. I know y'all like to be entertained with the messiness. I'm so disappointed in you that you will let a man manipulate you into trying to assassinate my character. That's all I've done for you, miss. Lady, you never gave me a thank you card. You didn't do anything for me. You gave me gas, and you put me in a 1-star hotel. You didn't even put me in a La Quinta or a goddamn Super 8. So to say that you paid for my transportation and my lodging, you gave me gas money. Even the gas money wasn't enough gas money for a round trip, and me running around South Carolina doing the filming. But like I said, it wasn't about the money. I thought this was all real. I thought this was...
I agree with you guys, and I agree with Choke No Joke 100%. This could have all been done behind the scenes instead of being done on YouTube. Okay, period, Darrell. Thank you, Darrell. It don't matter what. Hold on, I forgot I can show y'all comments. I apologize. I should have been showing y'all shit. I am so sorry. I'm up here reading them. I keep forgetting about me being able to show y'all shit. Period, Darrell. I really don't care what the motives are. Get Charlotte off the air is the point. That's the point. I don't get why Choke is saying that Jessica lied. I don't know. I don't get that. I don't get that. Yeah, like it could have been called. I agree with him. Like, why y'all could have called him? You know, it could have definitely been done with a phone call behind the scenes. That's why I said I don't be believing shit, because these YouTubers, man, they be about them clicks and their views, and they know the views and the clicks equal money. This become a whole mess over a young lady who's been traumatized for the rest of her life. You know, it ain't about Choke. It don't fuck both of y'all. It's about her. It's just it's becoming a mess. And it's becoming about y'all, and it shouldn't be. Y'all said somebody was live talking about this. Oh, look, there I go. Where's Gucci Mane? Hey. I want to do a video on Amber Hole's. I still need to do my Where's Kanye video. Make sure you follow Vilrex. They be having I'll be saying their name all wrong. Vilrex here. I think that's how he says it. Follow them. They got some really good videos. But you guys, yeah, he lost me before all of this. I didn't hear Choke's side this interesting. This is a mess. Yeah, it's out of control now. It is reality show. All right, you guys. Making about them, right? Like, it's about, like, don't fuck both y'all. It's about Jessica's story. Like, she was the one assaulted by someone that she has to hear on the radio repeatedly. But it is interesting. Choke feels she lied, so it's like, why would you feel that way when you sat with the detectives? It's a mess. It's a mess. I just wanted to give y'all my take on it, what knowledge I knew about the situation. We're going to come back with another video. I'm about to order my lunch. Then we about to do our Webby Boosie Fox video, you guys. So I appreciate y'all support. Give me like 5 minutes to order my food, and I'm about to come back with another video. Have a great day, you wonderful people. Stay positive.